everyone, and welcome back to Rayman 2 The Great Escape on the SEGA Dreamcast. I'm BaaaaAAAHHhh yet again, and now we're going to take on the Tomb of the Ancients, but first we're going to go back into the sky. Oh my dear god. 45,000? My god, they're going really busy with getting their slaves, aren't they? But this cutscene basically serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever. What? But that's not possible. And then the cutscene ends. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Yeah, he's basically... This cutscene serves no purpose. It's literally, look at me, I'm a bad guy doing bad things. Whoa. But anyway, the Tomb of the Ancients is... I don't like this stage. It's a creepy level. It's a very long level. And to be fair, it's quite boring. But this level does do a good couple of things right, and it does have a couple of segments that could be quite puzzling for a few people in more than one way, because it's a couple of tricky segments. Like by here, for example, the very first thing we have to do is actually walk into the the foreground, and look for a button, and that button will also open up the the doorway, which will allow us to progress further into the stage. And as you can probably guess by the actual aesthetics of the level so far, and it's a very spider, get away. Do they really have the psycho music? Oh dear god. But yeah, spider by here, don't bother, you can kill it. I don't think it's really much point in doing so though, because there's like 3 or 4 spiders in this room, and the best bet really to sort of just avoid all the spiders you can. I do kill 1 or 2 of these things until realizing, hang on, they keep respawning. But trust me, this stage is just... Ugh, I don't like it. I really don't like it. But we do get to hear more of the spider music, which I really do think is actually a very tense, amazing piece of music. I don't know why, it's just whenever you hear the song, I just saw like, oh no, there's a spider around here, gotta go. And is that a dead pirate on a coffin I see there? How can they die? They're robots. I mean, why would you... Unless he rusted out. I could be... Yeah, that's probably what he is. He's a rusted pirate. But of course, just, like I said, killing the spiders do nothing. You can kill them. I won't advise it. Basically, only really need to kill them if you have low health. I have lowish health, but I got enough to get by. And here's the first of many switches in this stage. Now, as we're going through the stage, we need to find 3 unique switches that are very well hidden, actually, I'm not going to lie. And what you want to do is actually hit each of the switches so we can open up a pathway which will lead us out to the exit. And for the most part, the very intro part of the stage where you have to find these switches is actually very good. I like this part of the stage. But a later part comes up when we need to do a lot of barrel riding and floating on poisonous water. That part of the stage I don't like because I just think it's boring. I think it's a waste of time having like a just sort of standing there while shooting things occasionally or jumping out of the way of things occasionally. Very boring type of level design, which I don't know. I just don't like this level that much as a whole. Like the first half of it's perfectly fine. I love the first half. You can do it, Rayman. Bite his freaking head off. Little Nicky reference. It's a good film, Little Nicky. But no, the spider does go after you. I don't remember him chasing you. For the most part, it is very easy to sort of get by this stage. And for the second switch, you need to go up here, and here it is, right on top of this crow's nest. Woo! So flip the second switch, and we'll be moving onwards to the next stage. And where's that music on? It's awfully quiet here. It's very creepy atmosphere. I do like this atmosphere of the stage. I really do. It used to freak me out when I was younger. I was like, getting to this level. Oh god, well, I don't like the look of this. Get me out of here, man. But anyway, this is probably the switch that a lot of people are gonna have issues with, because there's a switch in this this little graveyard here that is literally behind one of the gravestones way at the back, and you're not likely to find it without messing with the camera. It is a very awkward it's It's an awkward switch to find, and if you miss it, you will end up in a grave situation. So yeah, just kill all the enemies, get some red lums for your health, and Bob's your uncle. Your only real indicator that there's a switch there is that green lum that serves as a checkpoint, so good luck. But of course, this segment isn't too bad. You're gonna have these arms occasionally pop out of the cockpit. Not cockpits. This isn't a spaceship. Oh, the bloody coffins, that's the one. And they'll try and grab you. If they grab you, they'll drag you into the coffin temporarily and give you a lot of damage. So try and avoid the arms as best you can. And they work kind of like the arms in the Cave of Bad Dreams, if you remember those things. So just shoot an energy pellet at them to stun them and walk past. Of course, having pulled all 3 switches, we now have access across this poisonous river of souls from Hercules, from what it looks like. It really looks like the Vortex of Souls at the end of Hercules, which is a fantastic film, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Let's just continue moving, though. The music's really off-putting, I have to say. The stage is just bleh. Very bleak, if I do say so myself. But, of course, pop down here into this giant hole. And, holy hell, I believe this is where the stage becomes boring. I believe. Actually, no, I am wrong. This is still some of the better parts of the level, I think. No, there's a barrel there. This is where it gets boring. Basically, you want to throw a bunch of energy pellets at these gears, which will open up the giant gate. And just spam it as much as you can, and once the gate is fully opened up, for some reason these gears don't really work all that well. I don't know why. They're just really awkward little things that sort of try and manipulate. So just keep spamming pellets onto these gears and hopefully they'll work. If they work, then jump onto the barrel and start riding it all the way down to the end of the room. Honestly, the stage is just ugh. Occasionally though, while you're riding on this barrel, and it's not this particular barrel, but one of the barrels coming up, you will need to deal with certain types of enemies that will show up. For example, okay, well, not exactly certain types of enemies. I'm trying to make things mysterious like we've never seen them before, but we're gonna have to deal with the bloody chickens again, the zombified chickens. Very annoying creatures. And they are in this level more so than in any other level of the game, and they're also the most annoying in this level, where they can act it. This level is probably the only stage in the game where you're actually in danger of getting hurt by the zombified chickens. Or ducks. Okay, are they zombified ducks or chickens? For God's sake, I really want to know. Well, they're zombified something, I know that much. So be careful of them, and oh look! Goody! It's one of those laser beams that I can never judge the depth of. And that's why I should have played this on the 3DS. Well, not really. I can't really record the 3DS, so there we are. And plus, the Dreamcast is a fantastic console. I like to show off the Dreamcast, give it some love on this channel. But of course, by here you might get lost. What you want to do is actually go down on the vine and barrel blasting. Oh my god, I thought we were done with this. Yes! Thank you, good lord. Ah, the music's off. Here we are. Unfortunately, this barrel blasting section doesn't last too long. Of course, you don't want to go head first into the wall. You want to let go of the barrel before crashing into the wall. It's just a granted. Don't be a me. And I'm not going to bother getting those golden gloves. I don't know, they're just sort of out of the way and very awkward to get. You guys can feel free to get the golden gloves, but I don't recommend it. Of course, if we use this barrel, we can go all the way up by here. And if we go up to this segment with the barrel, basically jump onto this cobweb by here, and I believe this will lead us to a segment where we can get ourselves yet another cage. Although one thing about these red lums I don't think I've mentioned yet is if you're on a sequence of red lums, I can hear the cage, can't see it though, but if you're on a sequence of red lums, basically just go try and complete the entire sequence of them, because on the very final red lumps in the sequence, you will actually get an extra burst of health. So your health will actually increase a lot quicker than compared to what I normally would. But anyway, there's the cage I was looking for. Don't do this. Do not do this. It's an idiot move. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? I could have just moved around the other end of the bloody pier and shot it that way. Oh, whatever. But hey, at least now we can get through this segment quite a bit quicker. Honestly, this stage is, like I said, bleh, don't like it. Although we do have some nice orange kryptonite fog. Kryptonite frog. I know this is a French game, but Jesus Christ. I just have nothing to say. I wish I did, I really do. It's just, the stage is just bland. Horrible stage. Horrible, horrible level. But pop down here, and this is where the stage is going to get a bit awkward for us. Because now we need to ride on this barrel, and I'm sick and tired of seeing this barrel. Why? Do you know how many attempts it took me to do this part? Do you? I'll give you a hint. It's more than 10. I do not like this barrel. But basically you need to ride the barrel all the way down by here, and any zombified chickens are going to start crawling out of the sea of lost souls, or whatever the hell it is. Basically the green stuff on the ground, they're going to start coming out of them. So you want to hang glide and just sort of try and maneuver as much as you can, and shoot any zombified chicken as you can. Fortunately, after you get to a certain point, they will despawn and stop attacking you, so the game is very lenient with that, which I am very thankful for. It's not, I have to say though, it really isn't that big a barrel of laughs. Now this section by here you're going to probably hate with a passion, because there's zombified chickens flying everywhere, and they will start trying to tackle you. More and more keep getting spawned out of this sea by here. And what you want to do is basically try and jump all the way up to the top of this here alcove by using the purple lum that's right in the air. So yeah, grab the purple lum and climb up the cobweb as you normally would, and head on up here. Now use this purple lum by here, and be careful, because what I'm about to show you is one reason why you hate zombified chickens. You'll get hit, and getting hit by a zombified chicken while hanging off the purple lum basically means instant death. So there you go. Just boop the cage open and be on our merry way. Again, this stage just really frustrates me. I'm not a big fan of it. Of course, we do have a very fantastic Spider-Man section, which I'm always thankful for seeing. And they do give us quite a few red lums as well, so... basically, all my health I lost from the previous level is sort of returned now, so I guess I'm thankful for that. I guess. Ugh. Oh god, not another one of these things. Fucking die, leave me alone. Do not like the spiders. I don't think the spiders have been in any Rayman game apart from this one as well, so even Michael Ansel knows no one likes the spiders, get them away. Ich. Horrible creatures. Both real life and video game form. But, open up the cogs like you did the previous load of cogs, and we'll jump down here and get more barrel riding. Oh, this is fun! Seriously, Donkey Kong did this whole thing better. I mean, at least the barrel riding in that game was... well, it wasn't even barrel riding, it was barrel blasting. And the whole name even sounds better, because you can sort of just blast. It's in the name, blast. It's more entertaining than, say, ride. Ugh. But I digress, just continue moving onwards here. And for some reason they don't go back to that hallway there, because that leads nowhere, as you could see by the electric field. And just continue riding downwards. Now riding down this little segment can be a bit tricky, especially with a lot of yellow lums that are popping up as you go down, because some of these words, get my words together. Some of these yellow lums are floating in midair, so you will need to time your jumps to sort of get through just fine, and you'll also need to shoot these switches every now and then. Otherwise the electric fields won't turn off and you'll get shocked, and despite how shocking that would be to most people, if you get shocked, you're gonna die. Ooh. But this enemy by here is actually quite an awkward one to deal with, because what you want to do is actually jump between these two barrels, and you do not believe how exceptionally frustrating this is because of the way the depth perception is in this game. Basically, just jump between barrel to barrel, and hopefully when you get to a certain point, usually after the second red lum, you can actually hit him with an energy pulse, which will blow him up to smithereens in one boost. No, one boost, one boop. Thank God. Just thank God. Help! I'll help you in a minute as soon as I can find you. If I can find you. To be honest, I don't know where a lot of the cages are from this point on in the game is, but fortunately I think even now I've got enough lums just to progress to the finale without any real issues, so there's that. Of course the next stage is going to be interesting because the next level is actually the final mask, believe it or not. Yeah, that's right, the next level we get the final mask. Oh god, the music, I love this song. I don't know why that music piece just I just love it. It's just very well done. But if we want to progress further by here, we don't need to do this. But this is if you want a cage opened and get some extra goodies. Take this barrel keg all the way up to this door with a cross on it and explode the door, as you've been doing throughout the entire game at this point. And inside, oh, it's just laying there, just a nice cage laying there with 10 lums. Dear God, man. That's insane. But fortunately now we're going to head on to the next segment, which is actually quite interesting because we're now going to take on another boss fight, I believe. Any second now. And this boss fight, yeah, it might surprise a few people who hasn't played this game. Because you might remember a certain friend of ours called Clark from way back earlier in the LP. Well, Clark is, he's got a bit of trouble, a bit of an issue. And that's the fact he's been captured, so open up this doorway and as you can tell by the sign, technical checkup. What's going on in there? I wonder. Alright, Clark. Hey buddy, how's it going? What's new, man?
Rayman! Clark!
Oh no, what's going on? What? Clark? What's wrong? Why are your eyes all multicolored? Okay, you're getting controlled. That's right, the boss fight is Clark, folks. And he is an exceptionally easy boss fight. Basically, all you need to do in this boss fight is, you might notice 3 switches on the wall right behind Clark in this cutscene. Basically, run towards each of these switches and just blast each one with your energy pellets. Once all 3 switches are turned on, you will notice a giant laser beam spawn in the middle of the floor. Now, I don't know why I'm doing by here, but once a laser beam spawned in the middle of the floor, jump over the laser beam and Clark will decide to go and follow you like a dummy. When he follows you, blast the remote control on his back until he dies. Now, you don't need it looks like the health bar is actually quite large, but you don't actually need to destroy the entire health bar for Clark to die. Well, Clark doesn't die, for the actual remote control on Clark's back to die. Basically, it gets down to like 1/4 health and then it cuts to the cutscene, so there's that. Of course, use charge shots if you want to get a lot of health taken off of the giant thing on his back, so there we go. Very easy stage, very simple. Of course, every time we hit him once or twice as well, we're going to gain ourselves a red lum, so that's also a nice little bonus. You get a lot of health out of this boss fight. But hey, we freed Clark! Yay! Thank God for that. And as the cutscene quite easily shows us, there's a cage. So to get this cage, just basically jump off the top of Clark, and inside the cage holds the teensies of this level, and oh my god, look how high your health bar is now. That's freaking huge! Just like my dick. But now with the teensy freed, one thing that's really threw me off about this level is there isn't an exit portal per se in the stage. Basically, the teensy spawns a portal out of nowhere for some reason, which really threw me off because I'm used to that being like a sort of wooden sort of structure with a swirly icon on it. But that's not present here. I don't know why. But hey, with that now, folks, that is the end of this part. So thank you all for watching. Don't be sheepish, people. And I'll catch you all next time in the Iron Mountains, when we're going to get the 4th and final mask. Thanks for watching, people. See you after.